To my fellow citizens of Lincoln County, this is Ben Hazen. I hope this letter finds you well in an unprecedented time, which has proven trying for all of us. Although our circumstances seem dim, there is hope. As the late televangelist Reverend Robert Schuller once said, tough times never last, but tough people do. And Lincoln County, I believe you are all as tough as they come. We will overcome this, and we've overcome every other obstacle bestowed upon us. I write to you today amidst these tough times, looking towards our future. Our county will come together on June the 2nd to elect a new sheriff, a position not taken lightly, a position whose predecessors have been written into history as some of the most courageous, honorable, and honest men. As most of you know, I would like to be your choice for upholding these high moral standards set by those who would have come before me. My aim through the rest of this letter is to get to know you better. I don't want to be just a political figurehead whose signs line the road of our beautiful county, but someone you feel comfortable calling in a time of need. As much as I would like to meet and get to know all of you in person, circumstances don't allow that at the moment. But I most definitely look forward to getting the opportunity in the future. Until that time comes, I will continue to adapt and overcome these challenges so that I may reach every citizen of Lincoln County. I started life out in Las Cruces, New Mexico, and was raised in Aztec, New Mexico. This is the same place I would earn a high school diploma some years later. After high school, I moved to Las Cruces to obtain a bachelor's degree from New Mexico State University in criminal justice and a minor in sociology. During my years at New Mexico State University, I was fortunate enough to meet my wife and the mother of our three beautiful daughters. Shortly after I finished up at New Mexico State University, I joined the New Mexico State Police. This is where my life as a public servant began. As I continued my career working with New Mexico State Police, Karen and I also worked hard raising the girls. I eventually left New Mexico State Police while the family and I lived in Lincoln County. Although I hung up my New Mexico State Police uniform, I still felt the need to serve my community. I became a deputy with Lincoln County Sheriff's Department. I feel as a potential leader, it's important to understand my faith and family values guide me day in and day out. Every day I strive to live more like Christ himself and ask the Lord to have a hand in everything I do. Considering I'm strong in my faith, it should come to no surprise that I support the First Amendment. I also support the Second Amendment because I understand wanting to go to the end of the earth to protect my family. My support for our Constitution doesn't fall short there. The Founding Fathers wrote the Bill of Rights with no interpretation necessary, unalienable as they were engraved in stone forever, and I believe it ought to stay that way. Former President Theodore Roosevelt delivered a speech in 1910 titled Citizenship in the Republic. During the speech, he spoke these iconic words: "It is not the critic who counts, nor the man who points out how strong the man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who actually is in the arena, whose face is marred with dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly." Lincoln County, I feel it's time to be that man in the arena, to serve you once again, and to be the change I would like to see in the world. I would be honored to have your support and be your next Lincoln County Sheriff. If you have any questions or concerns, I would love the opportunity to earn your vote. Please contact me at benhazen2020@gmail.com. Thank you, and vote June 2nd.